My name is Vina, aka Miss WOCReader, and welcome welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you my April most anticipated releases by Black authors. So I'm newer to doing these types of videos. I don't do them often. I don't really feel the need to do them often, and I only want to share with you guys books that I genuinely want to pick up, not just whatever is available. And so some months there are a lot of books that catch my eye. Some are high priority. Some are like, oh, if it comes my way through the library, I'll check it out. But I'm happy to say that there were quite a few that I was surprised. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's actually coming out in April. Like, I can't wait to read it. A few I have arcs of. Some I'm gonna try and see if I can get my hands on, but I wanted to share them with you guys. You've probably already heard me talking about them since last year. Let's get into it. This is Would I Lie to You by Nicole Blades, and I got this arc from Crooked Lane Books, which I am very happy about. I need to hurry up and read this because there's another Crooked Lane book that is coming out that I kind of want to request from them. What if a covert, high-stakes cat burglar is given one last job before she can retire? But the gig is steal the classified code to an innovative genetic editing tool her unaware husband is developing. Ask anyone about Lucille Lou Barlow, and they'll tell you that she's a loving wife and mom, fire body studio owner, and kind neighbor. But none of them know the true Lou, because Lou is a liar and a thief, albeit reluctantly lately. She's been part of a dangerous, deeply covert crime syndicate for the last 30 years, with a string of incredible international heists under her belt and a shoebox full of fake passports, weapons, cash stacks, and skeletons. But when her unsuspecting husband, Harry, accepts a lucrative job at the nation's leading biotech company, it means moving the family from her familiar Brooklyn base to the well-heeled New England town of Partridge Hollow. Lou sees it as her shot to finally retire from crime life, something she's wanted since her son's birth 8 years ago. But Partridge Hollow isn't what it seems either. Lou quickly discovers that her new Stepford Wives-esque neighbors each have their own secrets hidden inside their mansions, into which she occasionally creeps. She also uncovers the most scandalous truth of all, that this move for her husband's career was orchestrated by her illicit employer. Worse, she's tasked with stealing the highly classified code for an innovative gene editing tool that Harry is developing. So when I first heard about this one, it immediately caught my eye, and then after watching The Burbs now, I'm interested to see what people do with these suburban thriller-esque type of books. To Steal a Throne by Gabby Burton. Mira Kyler runs the court of Verdi from the shadows. Ever since she helped her half-brother Luke cheat his way into the role of Verdi's leader, she's used her lie-powered magic to collect secrets from members of court, using them as blackmail to keep her brother in power. But when Kydron Vale arrives to challenge Luke's leadership, he threatens the stability Mira has worked so hard for. Kydron also has magic that can detect the precise nature of someone else's power with a single touch. If Kydron so much as brushes against her, everyone will discover that Mira is the one who's been manipulating the court for years. Kydron and Luke compete in 3 deadly challenges, the trials, to determine who will lead Verdi. As Mira fights to keep her brother on the throne, she realizes that no matter who wins, she'll be stuck serving someone else. She's done hiding in the shadows. She wants power of her own. To get it, she'll have to betray both her own brother and Kydron, but the fiercer the competition gets, the more Mira realizes that the one boy who could destroy everything is the one boy she might not be able to resist. So this is definitely on the fantasy romance scale, like her last book, which I quite enjoyed, so I'm ready to dive into this one. Witch Queen Rising by Savannah Stevens. For New Orleans witchkin, there is no greater honor than to become the prime, chosen to rule. But the title is meant to pass between two rival houses of magic, not to the wayward daughter of the former prime who died under mysterious circumstances. As a girl, Seraphine Barreau was dubbed the Tick Witch for her ability to feed on magic and make it her own. Even among those who alter fate and manipulate reality, she was a powerful outcast, feared and misunderstood by her people. Now dragged back to continue the legacy that nearly destroyed her, Fiend has her work cut out for her. She must earn the respect of her people, navigate the politics of the paranormal communities residing in her city, and heal a broken heart. All the while battling a parasitic curse poisoning witchkin. Between her werewolf ex, power-hungry vampires, and the skeletons in her family's closet, Fiend must learn to make peace with her past to save her and all of Witchkin's future. The Bush Team Murder by Ashley Ruth Bernier. Food journalist Naomi Sinclair doesn't expect a side of murder with her passion fruit juice. But when her return to St. Thomas heralds a series of troubling cases, ranging from petty theft to cold-blooded murder, that threaten her tight-knit community, that is exactly the kind of unsavory treat she must sink her teeth into. Lucky for her neighbors, Naomi is as adept at solving puzzles as rolling Johnny cake dough. A good thing, since her island community, though small, keeps serving up plenty of trouble. With the help of her friends and her crush Mateo, Naomi must navigate the tumultuous turquoise waters of life in the Caribbean, all as her beloved father battles an illness that keeps tugging her back to her island amid her rising career stateside. So I am excited for this one because I've been looking for more Caribbean murder mysteries, and we're starting to get a little bit more now, which I really appreciate. Like, this is one my mom and I can both read, and we rarely read the same book. Also, I've been to St. Thomas before. It's a lovely island, one I definitely want to go back to. I did quite enjoy the Johnny cake when I was there. So yeah, like, I can't wait to get to this one. Like I said, I gotta get a copy for my mom too, although she needs a large print, so she might have to wait till the library gets a copy. But I have hopes for this one. Year of the Mer by L.D. Lewis. The fairy tale mermaid Ariel might have gotten her happily ever after, but her granddaughter Yemi is having a much harder time. Her father, the king of Ixia, was assassinated years ago. Her mother is slowly dying of a poisoned wound, and she faces whispers and slights from her own people. Yemi has been raised as the shield of the kingdom and is soon to inherit the throne, but she cannot shake her fury at how Ixia has treated her family after all they've sacrificed. Only her patient mother and steadfast personal bodyguard and fiancé Nova help Yemi rein in that fury most of the time. When the kingdom's discontented rumblings reach a fever pitch, a coup erupts and Yemi's throne is usurped, stripping her of her family and forcing her into exile. Now, only one being has the power to help her: Ursula. Like her grandmother before her, Yemi is tempted by a deal with the Sea Witch. With powerful and ancient magic behind her, Yemi could avenge her family, take back her throne, and protect the love of her life. But she should know, more than anyone, that there is always a price. As much as Yemi wants vengeance, Ursula has been waiting a very, very long time for her own, and it may take more fortune than Yemi possesses to keep her from losing everything all over again. So I am a sucker for mermaids. I am excited to be seeing more mermaid books out again. like, I have loved mermaids since I was a child. Like a couple of years ago when we got all the black mermaids because of the Little Mermaid movie, I was like that was so much of a fun time for me. So like this, as soon as it was announced, it caught my eye. So those are the books that are releasing in April that I'm super excited for. Are there any ones that I mentioned that you are excited for, or any ones that I didn't mention that you're hype about? Let me know in the comments section down below. If you like this video, make sure and hit that like button. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!